Good evening, race fans. Welcome to the Dirt Racing Network. Mike and Dom here with you for the Tim Sims Monday Night Thunder Series here with the Dirt Slingers. Looks like we got about 30 cars. Dom, how are we doing tonight?
Doing pretty good, Mike. How about yourself?
I'm good. Got two races here on tap here tonight, Lernerville and then Volusia. So drivers meeting going on right now. As soon as they finish up with that, we're going to go to qualifying. Thursday night is going to be the Jason Johnson Memorial Race here on the Dirt Racing Network with the Dirt Slingers. 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Going to have a quick interview with Bobby Johnson beforehand as well, so it's going to be a great night of racing. It looks like we got about 43 drivers registered, so it should be a fun night. So make sure you tune in here tonight, Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time for the Jason Johnson Memorial. Waiting for race control. Big quick shout out to Tim Nichols. Had knee replacement surgery today. Get well wishes to him. Hopefully speedy recovery. And see you back here on the racetrack soon, buddy. All right, going to get ready to send it to qualifying. So that is time for the national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, we are back. Billy Rawley, current fast qualifier, 13.776. Max Stambaugh, Cameron Merriman, Josh Stanky, Ernie Williams, the top five. So we got about 30 cars taking time. How's it going, Steve? Roger. Looks like he's still got 30 cars. So 30 cars taking time. He's going to have 30 cars making the call here tonight, Dom, and looking for a great night of racing.
Yeah, I always like Lernerville. It's an interesting track with the fence being so far away in 1 and 2. So my guess is it'll be more than a couple times. We'll see cars jump the cushion and go over the corner there. It always makes it entertaining.
Jordan, make sure you have to message through the page or through the game, or I'm too busy to do anything for you right now. All right, Heat 1 gridding up here. 4 heat races on tap. All right, starting on the pole in the Wicked Energy Gum Elbows Up Sim Sport Machine from New Paris, Ohio. Tonight's fast qualifier, that's Billy Raleigh. Starting in the second spot in the Black Diamond Motorsports, Ultimate Dirt TV, Tim Sims, number 91, that is Ernie Williams. Starting third in the Miles Jansen Racing, D2 Race Designs, number 67 from Duluth, Minnesota, that is Miles Jansen. Starting fourth in the HOH Motorsports, Schulte Motorsports, number 71 from Felton, Delaware, that is Curtis Merriman. New info on him. In the fifth spot in the number 24, that is Ryan Martin. Starting sixth in the Elbows Up Sim Sport over-the-wall photography, number 21 from Hanford, California, that is Shea Paulo. Starting seventh in the 59, that is Casey Gus. Starting eighth in the 159, that is Josh Hall. And Joe Muller is not here. So 8 cars going 8 laps here for heat race number 1. See you in race number 2, Scott. All right. Pace truck's off. Green flag. Good jump by Billy Raleigh through 1 and 2. Ernie Williams in the second spot. Miles Jansen third. Curtis Merriman fourth. Shea Paulo fifth. Ernie Williams in the second spot. Curtis Merriman way high, almost went over the berm. Billy Raleigh off turn number 4 to lead lap number 2. Still Ernie Williams in second, Miles Jansen in third, Shea Paulo fourth, Curtis Merriman in fifth. Billy Raleigh hanging tough out front. Miles Jansen all over Ernie Williams for that second position. Jansen faded away, came back. 4 laps to go for Billy Raleigh. Ernie Williams in the second spot. Miles Jansen in third, Shea Paulo fourth, Curtis Merriman in fifth. Best battle on the racetrack shaping up for the second spot. Ernie Williams, Miles Jansen. Down the back straightaway. Going to see 2 laps to go this time. Jansen on the bottom side of the racetrack. Ernie Williams going to power on by. Shea Paulo looking for that third and final transfer spot. White flag in the air this time. Jansen battling back on the inside. Ernie Williams looking for the race lead here through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Ernie Williams will win heat race number 1. Billy Raleigh second, Miles Jansen in third, Shea Paulo, Curtis Merriman, the top 5. Good race there at the end, Dom. Exciting finish.
Yeah, it was a little slow off the start, but we saw a good couple battles going on there late in the last couple laps, and hopefully it'll continue here.
All right, heat number 2 getting ready in the chute. Starting on the pole in the Sandbagger Sim Team. Number 5 from Tampa, Florida. That is Max Stambaugh. Starting in the second spot in the Elbows Up Sim Sport number 25. That is Richie Preston. Starting third in the Cadillac. Number 110 from Albany, New York. That is Kevin Hanley. Starting fourth in the Black Diamond Motorsports Ultimate Dirt TV. Number 54 from Ellington, Florida. That is John Batista. Starting fifth in the Brent Marks Racing Sim Team, Baps Auto Supply Wicked Cushion number 15 from Farmington, Minnesota. That is Michael Sheridan. Starting sixth in the RPM Dirt Racing Network, number 14 from Glendale Heights, Illinois. That is Jeff Peterson. And starting in seventh into 25, that's Willie Nelson. And starting in eighth, the 65 of Jordan Eder. I think I'm saying that right. He's in the chat. All right, 8 cars going 8 laps here in heat race number 2. On the call is Dom.
All right, getting them lined up. We will go green next time around. Max Stambaugh, Richie Preston. Front 2 leading flag in heat number 2. Top 3 advance to the feature here later on tonight. Rest of the group have to make their way through the LCQs. Pace truck will pull away.
Green flag.
Stambaugh to get on the gas as there he goes. Throttle to the floor. Takes the early lead over Richie Preston as we head into 1 and 2. They'll pull away down the back stretch. Kevin Hanley, John Batista, Michael Sheridan back there battling out for third on back. Stambaugh leads lap 1. Followed close by Richie Preston. Those two have a couple car length lead over the third place driver of John Batista. Not too far off, hanging in there in that third spot. Now it's a 3-car freight train into 1 and 2. Top 2 run the middle line. Batista going a line higher. They head into 3 and 4 this time. Max Stambaugh still out front. Top 3 staying the same since lap 1. 3 laps now in the books, working on lap number 4. Ball 2/10 of a second lead over Richie Preston. Top 3 pulling away from the rest of it. It's Batista, then Hanley, Sheridan, Nelson, and Eder. And Jeff Peterson rounding out your order. Max Stambaugh getting a little pressure there from John Batista. Has to come back through 3 and 4 to stay in the lead. Working through 5 laps down, now 3 to go. Making their way into 3 for Richie Preston back to the third place spot. John Batista in second, now challenging for the number 1 spot as they head in to 1 and 2. Slide job coming. Stambaugh going to cross them over as they head down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Max Stambaugh going to slide up in front of Batista. Batista going to go to the inside. Stambaugh holds on as we are on the white flag lap. John Batista slides up in front of Stambaugh. Stambaugh gets a run down the backstretch into 3 and 4. One more time, coming to the checkered flag. Max Stambaugh will take the win. John Batista and Richie Preston advance. Hanley, Nelson, Sheridan, and Jeff Peterson all heading to the LCQs.
Great race there in heat race number 2. Great finish as well. All right, getting ready for heat race number 3, coming on to the racetrack, starting on the pole from Dayton, Ohio, in the 314, that is Cameron Merriman. Starting in the second spot in the KC's General Store, number 4 from Des Moines, Iowa, that is Jason Randolph. Starting in the third position in the JZ iRacing Photography, number 24 from Fremont, Ohio, that is Alex Staudiger. Starting fourth is going to be John LaPresto. Starting fifth, when the 175 will be Jim Turner. Starting sixth in the 27, that will be Anthony LaPresto. Seventh in the 21 is Thomas Kennedy, new name here with the Dirt Slingers. And starting in eighth In the 888, that is Corey Wenzel. So 8 cars going 8 laps here in heat race number 3.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag in the air. Working into turns 3 and 4. Cameron Merriman, Jason Randolph, John Lepresto at the front of the field. Through turns 1 and 2, they go down the back straightaway. Jason Randolph going to take over the race lead. Good battle here at the front of the field, completing lap number 3. Curtis Merriman, Jason Randolph, John Lepresto, and Alex Stoudiger getting into this battle as well. Good 4-car battle here at the front of the field. Four laps to go here in heat race number 3. Jason Randolph out front. Cameron Merriman in second. John Lepresto third. Alex Stoudiger in 4th. Jim Turner in 5th. Jason Randolph, Curtis Merriman. Good run by Merriman down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Sliding up, Curtis Merriman will lead with 2 laps to go. Merriman down the back straightaway, pulling away now from Jason Randolph. Alex Stoudiger in that 3rd and final transfer spot. White flag in the air this time. John Lepresto in the 4th spot. Jim Turner in 5th. Curtis Merriman now almost a full second ahead of Jason Randolph as a checkered flag is in the air. Cameron Merriman will win heat race number 3. Jason Randolph 2nd. Alex Stoudiger 3rd. John Lepresto, Jim Turner, the top 5.
I think we're really starting to see that slider line develop already here early on.
We are, yes, sir. All right, 4th and final heat race coming on to the racetrack. Starting on the pole in the Black Diamond Motorsports, Tim Sims, Ultimate Dirt TV, 19 design, number 80 from Plymouth, Wisconsin. That is Josh Stanke. Starting in the 2nd spot in the Black Diamond Motorsports, number 90, that is Trevor Royer. Starting 3rd in the Elbows Up Sim Sport, Catch Fence Apparel, number 29 from Bloomington, Indiana, that is Dustin Griffiths. Starting 4th in the number 17, that is Chris Monroe. Starting 5th in the 86 from Lebanon, Missouri, that is Alex Good. Starting 6th in the 711, that is William Evans. Starting 7th in the 13, that's Cody Kelly, and Cody Kelly's the last one. Only 7 cars here. Jeremy Isabel not making the call. So 7 cars going 8 laps. Final heat race here in race number 1. Probably going to get a C main after this. All right, and for heat race number 4, Dom's got the call.
One last heat race left to go here in race number 1 on the night. Stanky and Royer, your front 2 to lead us here in heat race number 4. Pace Truck will pull away this time as we make our way through turns 3 and 4. When they come around, green flag will be in the air. Now it's up to Stanky to get on the throttle, and he does to a good start over Royer into 1 and 2. Joshua Stanky, your early race leader here on lap number 1. And right away, Trevor Royer is feeling the pressure from Griffiths and Monroe as we head around to complete lap number 1. It's Dustin Griffiths up to the 2nd spot, Royer back to 3rd, Christopher Monroe in 4th, and Joshua Stanky already pulling a good-sized lead over the rest of the pack. It's up to a half a second now over Dustin Griffiths here on lap number 3. 2 laps in the books. He makes his way into 3 and 4. Good sized lead for Griffiths as well over Royer. Top 3. Little single file action going on. Those 3 in the top transfer spots. Then you have to go back to Christopher Monroe in 4th. Even kind of singled it out here. The back 3 battling it out, but the top 4 in single file as they make their way around the racetrack. Joshua Stanky, still your race leader, 0.6 of a second, and expanding over Dustin Griffiths, now 0.78 of a second over the second place driver. 5 laps down. This time when they come around, there'll be 2 laps left to go in the final heat race. Oh, Stanky into the outside wall. He caught it coming out of turn 4. That'll bring out a caution. And with 2 laps left to go, we'll reset the order and have a little shootout here to decide our last 3 positions.
Going to get a replay of that. See if we can rewind it. Josh Stanky going down the back straightaway. Into turns 3 and 4. Off turn number 4. Just went too high. Looped it around. Got the outside fence. He is going to restart at the tail of the field in the 7th spot. With 2 laps to call. 2 laps to go. Dom is on the call.
So we'll reset the order. That now puts Dustin Griffiths in the lead. Then it's Trevor Royer. Christopher Monroe now finds himself in that 3rd transfer spot. Then it's Alex Good, William Evans, Cody Kelly, and then Josh Stanky. Your order. Have 6 laps. About a 2-lap shootout here to decide these final 3 spots. Should pull away this time. We should go green. There goes the pace truck. There goes Griffiths on the throttle. He gets a good pull away from Trevor Royer, who now is in that 2nd spot. They'll head into and out of 1 and 2, down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Here comes Royer to the inside. We'll see if we can make that inside line work. Not there. White flag in the air. 1 lap left to go here in our final heat race of the night. Dustin Griffiths now in control. He'll send it into 3 and 4. Got a little luck on his side, but he'll take the race win. Trevor Royer will come across in 2nd. Christopher Monroe in 3rd. Alex Good, Stanky, Kelly, and Evans all heading to our LCQ.
All right, waiting for it to clear. It's like a C main. C main. C main, top 4, going to the rear of tonight's B main. Going to have 8 coming out of the B main, making it into the A. Going to go 12 laps here in the C. Starting on the pole will be Michael Sheridan. On his outside will be Anthony Lopresto. Starting 3rd will be Cody Kelly. Starting 4th will be Casey Gus. Starting 5th will be Jeff Peterson. 6th will be Thomas Kennedy. 7th will be William Evans. 8th will be Josh Hall. 9th will be Jordan Eder. And 10th will be Corey Wenzel. 10 cars going 12 laps. Top 4 to the rear of tonight's B main. Once again, as soon as we finish up here at the Lernerville Speedway, we are going to head to Florida in the Volusia Speedway for race number 2 here tonight. A lot of these same drivers will be in race number 2. But got a lot of business to take care of here before we do that. Getting ready to go green. 10 cars. Going 12 laps, top 4 to the rear of tonight's B main. Michael Sheridan, Anthony Lopresto on the front row. Green flag. Michael Sheridan out front pulling away from Anthony Lopresto in the second spot. Cody Kelly in third. Casey Gus in Jeff Peterson in fourth. William Evans in fifth. Excuse me, I had a little jumbled up. Michael Sheridan out front. Caution on the racetrack. Corey Wenzel off the racetrack here. We had Jordan Eder get into Corey Wenzel. Wenzel went around to bring out the caution flag. Looks like Josh Hall is taking it to the pits for the evening. He is done here for race number 1, so we still got 9 cars running on the racetrack. Still Michael Sheridan, Anthony Lopresto, Cody Kelly, Jeff Peterson, William Evans, Casey Gus, Thomas Kennedy, Jordan Eder, and then Corey Wenzel. Pace truck about ready to hit pit road. Oh no, gonna go around one more time. Appreciate everybody tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network. Race number 1 here at the Lernerville Speedway. All right, pace truck about ready to hit pit road. Green flag back in the air. Sheridan through turns 1 and 2. Anthony Lopresto in the second spot. Cody Kelly. Jeff Peterson in that fourth and final transfer spot. William Evans looking to go by off turn number 4. William Evans going to take over that 4th spot. Jeff Peterson back to 5th. Michael Sheridan out front. 8 laps to go this time by. Anthony Lopresto in second. Cody Kelly still in third. William Evans 4th. Jeff Peterson still hanging on to 5th. Cody Kelly in that 4th spot. Jeff Peterson right there, all over him for that 4th and final transfer spot. Working through turns 3 and 4. Cross flags in the air. 6 laps to go. Still Michael Sheridan out by 1.1 seconds over Anthony Lopresto, William Evans, Cody Kelly. Jeff Peterson in 5th. Corey Wenzel right there in 6th. Jeff Peterson on the bottom side of the racetrack trying to get it alongside Cody Kelly. Couldn't do it. Good battle here for that last transfer spot. Only battle really shaping up here on the racetrack. Corey Wenzel trying to get into this battle as well. He's going to go by Jeff Peterson for 5th. Trying to track down Cody Kelly. William Evans, Anthony Lopresto, side by side for the 2nd spot. With going to see 2 laps to go. Next time by for Michael Sheridan. Side by side for the 2nd spot. Caution on the racetrack. Who is that? Jordan Eder stopped here in turn number 2. Go back and watch what happened to him. Just looped her around. And then got stuck on the berm there. Taking it to the pits. He is done. Josh, thanks for watching. Appreciate the kind words. All right, so it's going to be a one-lap shootout. Michael Sheridan, Anthony Lopresto, William Evans, Cody Kelly, Corey Wenzel, Jeff Peterson, Thomas Kennedy. The 7 cars still running on the racetrack. All right, going to go around one more time. Top 4 to the rear of tonight's B main. Still up for grabs. All right, pace trucks off. Green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
1 lap to go. Sheridan out front. Going to focus back here on that 4 spot. Side by side for the 2nd spot. Cody Kelly trying to keep it under him. Cody Kelly will advance. Michael Sheridan, William Evans, Anthony Lopresto, and Cody Kelly, the 4 that advance to tonight's B main. Jordan, you'll get it, man. If this is your first race, you jumped in with the Sharks, but you'll get better. Don't worry. Just takes practice, and just keep coming out here. You'll have a lot of fun, and it's a good group of guys. All right, B main coming on to the racetrack. Going 14 laps, top 8 to tonight's A main. All right, starting on the pole will be Shea Paulo. In the 2nd spot will be Kevin Hanley. 3rd will be John Lopresto. 4th, Alex Good. 5th will be Curtis Merriman. 6th will be Willie Nelson. 7th will be Jim Turner. 8th, Josh Stanky. 9th, Ryan Martin. 10th, Michael Sheridan. 11th, William Evans. 12th will be Anthony Lopresto. And 13th will be Cody Kelly. 13 cars going 14 laps. Top 8 to tonight's A main. Everybody else done here for race number 1. Getting ready for the call here on tonight's B main will be Dom.
Thank you, Mike. 8 cars will be heading to the feature. Just got to decide which 8 cars those will be. 5 will be done for the night here in race number 1. Shea Paulo getting ready to lead us to the green flag. Kevin Hanley. This time around, we'll see the pace truck dive off. Green flag will be in the air, and we'll go 14 laps around the racetrack here at Lernerville. That's our field for our feature here tonight. Three and 4, green flag in the air. Shea Paulo on the throttle early. A big jump down the front stretch for Shea Paulo as he heads off into 1 and 2. Paulo, your early race leader, gets a little squirrely down the back stretch, gets that car straightened out, heading into 3 and 4. Kevin Hanley, John Lopresto, Alex Good, Curtis Merriman all battling it out back there. There goes Shea Paulo over the corner. That's going to lose the lead. He's going to fall way back. Lopresto will take over the race lead. John Lopresto, Willie Nelson, Kevin Hanley, Alex Good, now your race leader. Good side-by-side battle here down the backstretch. John Lopresto, Willie Nelson battling it out as they come to the line to complete lap number 3. 11 laps left to go here in this feature. Willie Nelson, now the race leader, working that high side, now getting a run down the backstretch into 3 and 4, pulling away just a little bit from John Lopresto. It's Willie Nelson, Lopresto, Hanley, Ryan Martin, William Evans, Josh Stanky, Curtis Merriman, and Alex Good, your final transfer spot right now, as it's still Willie Nelson and starting to pull away. Now 7/10 of a second as the caution flag waves here just after 5 laps being completed.
Kevin Hanley hard into the outside fence there, coming off turn number 4. Back and watch. Just came off turn number 4 way too high. Looked like he was about to go over the berm and got the outside fence there off turn number 4. Looks like he's going to join the rear of the field. Go ahead, sir.
As I was going to say, sorry about jumping in there, Mike. Shea Paulo back up to the 8th position, so now he is back into a transfer spot after starting on the lead pole position here in this B main. Going over that berm, falling to the back of the pack, picked up 5 spots. Now looking to transfer. We'll see if he can make his way through.
Top 5 or top 10 is going to be Willie Nelson, John Lopresto, Ryan Martin, William Evans, Josh Stanky, Alex Good, Michael Sheridan, Shea Paulo, Anthony Lopresto, and Jim Turner.
Cody Kelly, Kevin Hanley, and Curtis Merriman round out the 13 cars here in this B main. Just shy of halfway when we get back to green flag racing. About 6 laps complete when they take the green flag. Single file restart here. Willie Nelson will be in control, followed by Lopresto. If Willie Nelson can keep pulling away from these guys, he was starting to get a lead over Lopresto before the yellow flag came out. Green flag back in the air. Lopresto running that top line into 1 and 2, takes the lead. Side-by-side battle for 2nd and 3rd between Lopresto and Ryan Martin. Willie Nelson pulling away out front, but a good battle for 2nd and 3rd. John Lopresto has it for the time being. Ryan Martin still trying to look to the inside, gets a little sideways there in 1 and 2. That'll allow Lopresto to pull away just a little bit. Here comes 2 cars to the top side. That's Stanky and Evans. They're going to run the top line down the front stretch as they head into 1 and 2. 4-car battle now for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Almost 3 wide as they head down the back stretch. Lopresto has it. Now 4 wide through the corner as they make their way down the front stretch. They'll go 2 by 2 into 1 and 2. Battling it out, it's Lopresto, Evans, Stanky, and Martin. That's the order as they run right now. But here comes William Evans trying to take over that 2nd spot. Willie Nelson has checked out. He's got a 1.7 second, now 2 second lead over this 4-car, now 5-car battle back here from 2nd on back. They're going to single file out just a little bit before they head into the corner. They're coming around to complete lap number 11. That means there's 3 laps left to go here in this B main, all battling for those final 8 spots to this A main feature here in race number 1. It's Willie Nelson, William Evans, Josh Stanky, John Lopresto, Ryan Martin, Michael Sheridan, Shea Paulo, and Alex Good. Lopresto now back to the 6th position. He is falling rapidly back as he's battling with these guys up front. It's still Willie Nelson out front by a full 2-second lead as the white flag is in the air for your leaders. Stanky moving up to that 2nd position. William Evans holding on for 3rd over Michael Sheridan. Here comes William Evans to the Michael Sheridan as well. Checkered flags in the air. Willie Nelson will take the win. Stanky, Evans, Sheridan, Martin, Paulo, Lopresto, and Good moving on. Hanley, Turner, and Kelly. Lights are done.
All right, pole dash coming onto the racetrack. Going to have 8 cars. Got Billy Raleigh, Dustin Griffiths, Jason Randolph, Trevor Royer, John Batista, Ernie Williams, and Cameron Merriman. We got one more. Final car, Max Stambaugh coming onto the racetrack now. Race control is getting these guys lined up here for tonight's pole dash, going 8 laps. Going to set the first 4 rows of tonight's A main. Ernie Williams, Max Stambaugh on the front row. Cameron Merriman, Dustin Griffiths, row 2. Billy Raleigh, John Batista, row 3. Jason Randolph, Trevor Royer, row 4. Green flag in the air. Ernie Williams. Max Stambaugh in the second spot. Dustin Griffiths, Cameron Merriman. 3 wide going into turn number 1. Max Stambaugh got the worst end of that one. Going to fall back to the 4th spot. Billy Raleigh right there in 5th. Ernie Williams still out front. Cameron Merriman in 2nd. Dustin Griffiths in 3rd. Max Stambaugh 4th. Billy Raleigh 5th. Back here is Trevor Royer 6th. Jason Randolph 7th. John Batista in 8th. Cameron Merriman all over. Ernie Williams who goes over the berm. Ernie Williams over the berm. Cameron Merriman's going to take over the race lead with 4 laps to go this time. Dustin Griffith still in the 2nd spot. Max Stambaugh in 3rd. Billy Raleigh 4th. Now Trevor Royer into 5th. Ernie Williams way back here now. 3 laps to go. Front 2 have kind of checked out here. Stambaugh still riding in 3rd. Billy Raleigh 4th. 2 laps to go for Cameron Merriman. Down the back straightaway, going to see the white flag. This time here off turn number 4. Cameron Merriman. Working through turns 1 and 2. Dustin Griffiths in the 2nd spot. Merriman through turns 3 and 4, and he will win tonight's pole dash. Dustin Griffiths will finish in 2nd. Max Stambaugh comes home in 3rd. Billy Raleigh, Trevor Royer, Jason Randolph, John Batista, and then Ernie Williams. Good pole dash at the beginning there, Dom, and then it kind of settled out and got single file.
Yeah, like I kind of mentioned in the intro, this racetrack is so interesting because you think you see where it's going, like with the Ernie Williams situation, and then it's just so easy for them to jump that berm. Then they're gone with no wall being there, and really helps spice things up a little bit in the racing action.
Looks like race control is ready to advance to tonight's feature. So we are clicking over. All right, 20 cars getting ready to grid. These guys will take the iRacing green flag. Once they do that, they're going to stay at pace speed. Race control will rearrange those first 4 rows and how they finished in the pole dash. Once he is satisfied and we complete 3 pace laps, they will cut him loose for 30 green flag laps here in race number 1 here from the Lernerville Speedway. We do see the cushion, do see the cushion really widening out, getting right up against that berm. You're going to see a lot of guys flirting with it as we work through this A main here tonight, Dom, and going to see how the track changes, especially as we go through here.
Yeah, I've liked it so far. It's been pretty racy so far, giving us some good heat races, good LCQs, and we should expect nothing less here in the feature.
All right, we're going to give you the grid from 9th on back. Starting in the 9th spot will be Miles Jansen. Starting 10th will be Richie Preston. Starting 11th will be Alex Stoudiger. 12th will be Chris Monroe. 13th, Willie Nelson. 14th, Josh Stanky. 15th, William Evans. 16th, Michael Sheridan. 17th, Ryan Martin. 18th, Shea Paulo. 19th, John Lepresto. And 20th will be Anthony Lepresto. Cars going to go 30 laps. Race control is going to let these guys take the Iverson green flag this time by. He's going to rearrange those first 4 rows, and then we're going to cut them loose.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, looks like these guys are getting ready to go. Cameron Merriman, Dustin Griffiths on the front row. Max Stambaugh, Billy Raleigh, row 2. Trevor Royer, Jason Randolph, row 3. John Batista, Ernie Williams, row 4. Miles Jansen, Richie Preston, row 5. Alex Stoudiger, Chris Monroe, row 6. Josh Stanky, Willie Nelson, row 7. Shea Paulo, William Evans, row 8. Anthony Lepresto, Ryan Martin, row 9. And John Lepresto, and I missed one. Row 10. Getting ready to go green here off turn number 4. 30 green flag only laps here in race number 1. All right, getting ready to go green here off turn number 4. Green flag. Good jump by Cameron Merriman through turns 1 and 2. Dustin Griffiths in the second spot. Max Stambaugh looking for second on the bottom side of the racetrack. Stambaugh and Griffiths side by side as we got a couple getting together. Trevor Royer, John Batista, teammates got together here off turn number 4. Everybody stayed in the right direction. No caution. It's Cameron Merriman pulling away now from Dustin Griffiths and Max Stambaugh as they go through turns 1 and 2.
Cameron Merriman has looked fast all night. He's got his car up front, and he's starting to pull away as the caution flag now waves. As he was starting to check out on Dustin Griffiths, he had a lead of half a second. That'll now be evaporated as we have caution on the racetrack. Chris
Monroe off the racetrack here off turn number 2. Alex Stoudiger was there as well. Trying to go back and watch this. Chris Monroe. Was ahead of Chris Monroe. Jason Randolph. Alex Stoudiger was involved there. Chris Monroe. A lot of racing deal there. No one is off the racetrack. I'm not sure if Alex Stoudiger is taking it to. He's still trying to get his car on all 4s there off the racetrack, sounds like. Back at the front of the field, it is Cameron Merriman, Dustin Griffiths, Max Stambaugh, Billy Raleigh, Ernie Williams, Jason Randolph, Richie Preston, Miles Jansen. All right, right, getting ready to go green. Pace truck is off.
Green flag.
Green flag back in the air. Cameron Merriman right up against the berm on the outside. Dustin Griffiths right through the middle. Max Stambaugh there in third. Billy Raleigh fourth. Ernie Williams in fifth. Cameron Merriman. Dustin Griffiths in the second spot. Max Stambaugh in third. Billy Raleigh, Ernie Williams the top five. Jason Randolph there in sixth. Cameron Merriman, Dustin Griffiths going to turn number one.
Merriman running that top line through 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's the fastest way around this racetrack, but he's also living on the edge of running over that berm. Griffiths now goes up to the top with him. He'll follow him around as they head down into 1 and 2. Once again, Griffiths liking that bottom line through 1 and 2. Compared to Merriman, who's running the top line all the way around this racetrack. Over a 4/10 of a second lead now for Cameron Merriman as they come around to complete lap number 10. Half a second lead now. Then it's a good gap back to Max Stambaugh, who's over a second back in that third place spot. And then it's Billy Rowley, Ernie Williams rounding out your top five here in the feature. Cameron Merriman ever so slowly pulling away from Dustin Griffiths. Billy Rowley starting to feel the pressure as Max Stambaugh is going backwards. He's now back into fourth, and he's facing a ton of pressure as they're 3 wide behind him for 5th, 6th, and 7th. That's Josh Stanky, Jason Randolph, and Ernie Williams battling it out back there behind Stambaugh as they're making their way through 3 and 4 to come around and complete lap number 13. They'll send it into 1 and 2 once again.
Great battle shaping up back here from about third on back. Billy Raleigh, Max Stambaugh, Josh Stanky, Ernie Williams, Jason Randolph. Currently in the 7th spot. Shea Paulo right there in 8th. Cameron Merriman checked out 1.3 seconds over Dustin Griffiths. Billy Raleigh still riding in third. Max Stambaugh, Josh Stanky, the top five. Stanky looking to the inside of Max Stambaugh for the 4th spot. Can't find any grip on the bottom side of the racetrack. Stanky again on the bottom side. Can't find anything down there. Now Stambaugh goes to the bottom side. Billy Raleigh's going to try to go by Griffiths for the 2nd spot. Couldn't do it. Griffiths back to the outside. Billy Raleigh a lane lower trying to get alongside of him. Couldn't do it. Going to have 15 laps to go next time by for Cameron Merriman. Full 3-second lead over Dustin Griffiths. Billy Raleigh, Max Stambaugh, and Josh Stanky, the top 5. Lap traffic coming into play. Anthony LaPresto going to be the first one to go a lap down here. Long way back to Dustin Griffiths and Billy Raleigh. Max Stambaugh still in 4th. Ernie Williams in 5th. Merriman off turn number 4. At the line going into turn number 1.
Cameron Merriman in full control here in this feature. Over 3.2 seconds ahead of Dustin Griffiths. Then Billy Rowley and Max Stambaugh able to hold off the pressure for the time being. He slotted himself into that 4th place spot. Now is pulled away a little bit and is trying to close the gap on Billy Rowley for that 3rd place spot. Rowley and Griffiths going to battle it out. Griffiths pulls away down the back stretch and holds that 2nd place spot into 3 and 4. They'll come around this time. Lap 22 is in the books. 11 laps to go. Griffiths might have touched that outside wall. It slowed him down a little bit. That allows Rowley to close the gap as they head into 3 and 4. He gets a run on the top side. Looks to the inside, nothing there this time. 10 laps left to go here in the feature. Billy Rowley on the outside, going to try to make a run down the backstretch this time. Dustin Griffiths still able to hold him off. Meanwhile, Cameron Merriman now over 4 seconds out in front of these two, battling it out for 2nd and 3rd as we're closing in. And lap traffic going to start to play a factor for these two in 2nd and 3rd as well. They'll come around this time and they'll put lap 25 now in the books. They'll send it off into turns 1 and 2 once again.
Cameron Merriman bypassing the lap car of Trevor Royer. Trevor Royer currently running in the 14th position. 4.2 seconds back is Dustin Griffiths and Billy Raleigh battling for second and third. Max Stambaugh in fourth, Josh Stanky in fifth. Cameron Merriman, 6 laps to go, or 5 laps to go. Yeah, 6 laps to go, excuse me. Dustin Griffiths bypassing the lap car of Anthony Lepresto. Billy Raleigh will do the same. Cameron Merriman, 5 laps to go that last time by. 4.4 seconds now. Back to Dustin Griffiths, Billy Raleigh, Max Stambaugh, Josh Stanky. The top 5, Shea Paulo, Jason Randolph. The top 7. 4 laps to go for Cameron Merriman. He's got William Evans dead ahead in the 13th running position. Michael Sheridan as well. Looking to put these two guys a lap down. 5.1 seconds is the lead from Cameron Merriman to Dustin Griffiths. 2 laps to go this time. Griffiths here off turn number 4. Billy Raleigh falling back. Shea Paulo up into the 4th spot. Max Stambaugh in 5th. Cameron Merriman's going to see the white flag this time. Merriman down the back straightaway here for the final time. Into turns 3 and 4. Cameron Merriman will win here at the Lernerville Speedway. Dustin Griffiths will finish in 2nd. Billy Raleigh 3rd. Shea Paulo 4th. And Max Stambaugh will finish in 5th. One caution there, Dom. Good racing. Just a dominating performance there by Cameron Merriman.
Yeah, that's the way we like it. Definitely having a flag run, and it's always better when you get a long green flag run like we had there. 20-some laps, and yeah, Merriman just checked out from that restart, and nobody could be in a zip code here tonight in race number 1.
All right, going to get these guys into the channel for quick interviews. All right. Billy, got a copy?
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm great, man. Good run there. Hanging in the top 3 all night. Good battle in there with Dustin most of the night, and just didn't have anything for Cameron there throughout the race. Just talk about how it was there from the driver's seat.
It was good. Cameron's an alien. We pretty much knew that we were running for 2nd at that point. He was going to have to fall off the cliff for us to have a chance, but no, it was good. This was actually the first race I've finished in probably 2 months, so we'll gladly take it. It was a lot of fun and good racing with Dustin. Glad to see him finish 2nd too, and then Shea also up from the back to 4th. So good run for the Elbows Up team.
All right, man. Any thank yous so we can get you ready for race number 2?
Yeah, big thanks to Anderson Speedway. They got the greatest short track race in the world coming up here over Labor Day weekend, Little 500. So if you haven't got your tickets yet, be sure to go do that.
Can't wait for it, brother.
Yeah, dude, that's my favorite race of the year.
It's awesome.
It's the most unreal race you'll ever see in your life. I love it. But wearcatchfence.com, Catch Fence Apparel, Motorsports Beat, Jessup Logistics, Hergot Real Estate, Roofco. It's a new sponsor that came on board. Just big thanks to everybody that supports us and everybody that comes into my streams and has a good time. And yeah, we'll hopefully see you for the next one.
All right, congrats on that 3rd place finish. 3rd place, Billy Raleigh. Dustin here in the channel. Dustin, got a copy?
I hear you.
Man, good race there. Came home with 2nd and just didn't have anything there for Cameron, but good battling with Billy, and just talk about what was there from your vantage point.
Yeah, I started 2nd, and I I was a little nervous because I can never put a feature together, but to finish second to Cameron and only be 5.6 seconds behind him, that's enough that held my head down. He's an alien just like Bergeron. So, Billy, me and him have tons of respect, not just because we're teammates, but like just on and off the sim or on and off a real racetrack. We just have a ton of respect. So I knew he wasn't going to crash me, and I knew I wasn't going to crash him. So to run wheel to wheel with him and be the top dog out of that battle for once, it feels good.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go get ready for the next one?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Catch Fence Apparel, Crusted Donuts, Jessup Logistics, Hergot Real Estate, Anderson Speedway, Elbows Up for always helping me out, become a better driver, on and off the racetrack, and always giving me setup advice and stuff like that. And also thank you to iRacing for having pavement for helping me learn patience.
All right, man. Congrats on that second place.
Thank you.
Second place, Dustin Griffiths. Get Cam here in the channel. Cam, got a copy?
Yeah.
All right, man. Pretty dominating performance, and just talk about how it was there from the driver's seat.
Yeah, I love Lernerville, and coming here with a fixed setup, something that you're not comfortable with. For me personally, I like to run about probably 2 or 3 inches more stagger here, so that's a challenge in and of itself, trying to put it in on the high side, which is ultimately the quickest line around when the track state is like it was there at the end, and trying to run the top on low stagger, just getting the car rotated, not falling off the track. It's a unique challenge every single circuit around the racetrack. So it's always a good time on Monday nights coming here to these fixed things, because not only do you have the even playing field, but you get a new, unique challenge every week, because you never know what you're going to see with the setups.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go get ready for the next one?
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone that puts us on the DSRL series is always good times. Tim Sims, Super Clean, Wicked Cushion, all those guys that make this a reality. It's always a good time in here, so thanks for putting it on.
All right, man. Congrats on that win, and talk to you again soon.
Thanks. Take care.
Dom, quick final thought before you're ready for race number 2.
That was great action. I love Lernerville, but I also love Volusia, so I'm excited to go see race number 2, and hopefully it's a little more competitive in the future than letting Merriman check out, but hopefully it's as good a racing as we saw here at Lernerville.
All right, give us a couple minutes. We'll get race number 2 started up, and we'll be right back.